It's about to go down. Michael Shawn and the Takeover Legend Morning Show is back Monday through Friday, 7 a.m. to 9 a.m. Michael Shawn, that's me. Jay Black, Sexy Mo, C Chung, and celebrity guests that you get nowhere else.
Michael Shawn and the Takeover Legend, where the truth hurts, but also makes you laugh.
Baby, tap in. Tap, tap, tap.
That was like the clap, the applause. Where's Michael Shawn? Surprise. Hey, what up, people? Hey, I sent the link out. I saw you, Miss Clark. Click on the link. So anybody want to join? So real quick, I just popped in for a minute to say Michael Shawn is not here. Yeah, he's not here. Let me see. Let me put Miss Clark up. Hey, I put the link out there for anybody that want to pop on for a second. Hey, Miss Clark, how are you? Good morning.
I'm well,
Awesome.
thank you. Can you hear me?
I can hear you loud and clear. And if you turn your phone sideways, I can see you a little longer, but it's fine. The long way. Let me see. There you go. Bam. So good morning, Miss Parker. I see who else I see. Miss Clark, you in the comments. You said what up earlier. So Mike had to run to New York with Jonesy. He's doing something with Miss Jones this morning. I think they may be doing a special feature on the show. So that's where he's at. So I just popped on real quick because I know you guys are expecting Mike every day. And y'all know I don't do well with talking to myself. Even though, Miss Clark, I did see something in the news. It was like two things I saw. We talked about the weather yesterday. And did you hear that the mayor said for those people in Florida, if y'all don't leave, you're going to die? Now, I don't know if you're supposed to scare people to that effect, but that's what she said. Good morning, Afro Queen. Shelly. Hey, Shelly. Mike Shawn had to run to New York, but I saw this. So I was going to play this just to give it a couple of minutes to let people pop in. It's going to be expecting to see Mike, but guess what? You ain't got Mike. You got me. But watch this real quick. This is what the mayor of Florida. This is the mayor. Check this out.
This is literally catastrophic. I can say without any dramatization whatsoever, if you choose to stay in one of those evacuation areas, you're going to die.
I mean, can she get more clear than that? I don't think she can get any more clear. If you choose to stay in Florida, for all those people that don't want to leave, they're stubborn. She said what she said. She said you will die, people. Do not underestimate this hurricane.
This is literally catastrophic. And I can say without any dramatization whatsoever, if you choose to stay in one of those evacuation areas, you're going to die.
Yeah, LaShawn. Oh, my God. Ms. Clark, what were your thoughts when you heard that?
What a way to cause mass hysteria. Like people are going to be, that's crazy.
Now, when you say mass hysteria, I think sometimes we need a reality check. If the hurricane is coming, we saw what the last one did, and now this was going to hit landfall. I think they said around a category 4 by the time it hits, because right now it's a 5. She's telling y'all people that want to bunker down and not leave. And I did hear that they giving them options, and they got places that they can go in the state of Florida. Good morning, Nikki White Chocolate. Where's Michael Shawn? Michael Shawn is not here. Michael Shawn not here. So I just popped on to tell y'all that. LaShawn said, be careful driving, Miss Clark. I put the link out there. I said, anybody want to pop on with that link? Let me I'm gonna do it again. We could have a community. Bam, look at this. I put the link there again. Anybody want to pop on for a minute just to say good morning? Y'all got the option. But yeah, I saw that. When I saw the mayor, I said, I don't know if that's is that responsible to tell your people if you stay here, you're gonna die? Like, I don't know how I felt about that. I really didn't know. And I said, let me just play this for y'all just to see. But sometimes in life, we need to hear the harsh truth. If you stay here in Florida, if you're in this Tampa area, this is what your mayor said was going to happen.
This is literally catastrophic. And I can say without any dramatization whatsoever, if you choose to stay in one of those evacuation areas, you're going to die.
Damn, that just sounds crazy.
It does. And where am I supposed to go? I was thinking about this morning. Do I have a place to go? If I had to leave New Jersey, do I have somewhere I could go? Do people have like an emergency plan? Is there somewhere that everybody can go in an emergency, where would you go?
But that's what I said before. Shouldn't we? You said I was wrong for saying that, but shouldn't we have some type of outlet? Shouldn't we have that credit card stash that we could just charge?
I'm not talking about a financial thing, Jay. I'm talking about family. Where can you go? If you don't have any money, where could you go? Do you have family outside of Pennsylvania that could take you and your family in if there was an emergency in Pennsylvania?
Yeah, I got family in Georgia, but they just got hit bad and he had to leave. So I don't know about that one. But that's why we live where we live. We don't have to worry about. We ain't got to we worry about no category 5s coming through Philly, South Jersey. Mike said I'm always watching. That's funny. Mike's on Facebook. I thought you said you had to go to New York. I'm telling people, where's Mike at? It's a rough statement, but people need to understand you will die if you stay in Florida. But that's a good question. Ms. Clark said, if you're in Jersey, do you have family? But if you don't have family, I'm fine with driving to wherever, Utah, and just getting a hotel room. Like wherever I got to drive to, we got to gas up the pacer and and hit the road, right?
Right.
Good morning, Diane. Kind of like yelling fire in a crowded theater, but people should be on high alert. So the mayor saying you will die, people, if you stay in Florida. You will die. Is she wrong for saying that? I don't know. The chief of police said they won't come help anyone. Ms. Clark said, if you live in Jersey, do you got family? Can you be out? Wait, if Mike can be in the comments, why can't you pop on?
I got a lot of family in Florida, and they're right in that area, the hurricane area. And I was thinking, could I house them if they were to have to escape Florida? Could I accommodate them in my house? And I don't think I could, but I would. But we're just praying for them. I have family in St. Pete's and Tampa.
Well, if it's life or death, I think the floor would be okay. I think they'll be fine sleeping on the floor and pull out the air beds and all that. Diane said, what parts of Florida is she referring to? The red part. So that Tampa, the Fort Myers. If she's your mayor, she talking to you. That's the part. But it looks like it was Orlando. I know it said Melbourne, the Clearwater, Florida. Those people down there. Well, we did have an earthquake. Oh, stop it. We did not have no earthquake. She talking about that little rumble that
earthquake.
People didn't even feel that. And they wasn't nobody running to get out of that. Oh my God. Did you feel that?
I didn't know what it was. Everybody felt it and heard it, but nobody knew what it was. So everybody like we always do.
My cousin is there. Well, Rashida, get in touch with them. Make sure. I saw a line of people heading out, leaving up the highway though. So it looks like some people are taking the warning. They got cops riding around with the bullhorns on their siren telling people, get out, take this serious. Maybe they should designate churches. They have. I saw they, well, not in that area because they want people to leave, but they have right outside of those city limits. I think they said 3 hours is the minimum, what they telling them they need to get out to avoid dying. But I'm out. I'm being honest. Whatever I got to do, whatever credit card, if I ain't got no money, you got to protect your family at all costs. And to say we're going to sit there, I think that's foolish when you having the mayor telling you, do not sit here. You know why you don't sit here? This is why you ain't supposed to sit here.
This is literally catastrophic. And I can say without any dramatization whatsoever, if you choose to stay in one of those evacuation areas, you're going to die.
Not partially. Did. Ashley. Good morning, Ashley. It was one other clip I was going to play for y'all that I saw. For those who just popping on, and the title said, "Where's Michael Shawn?" Mike left us. He said Jonesy was better or something like that. He said, and no, he didn't say that. But he had to go run to New York to do something. But did you hear Miss Clark about this new Diddy accuser as she drops? My only backup just left me.
Yeah.
All right, are you back? All right, I'm gonna play this clip. So there was another Diddy accuser, right? The lawyer is coming out speaking about this baby oil. This is the last thing I want to play about this baby oil. So check this out. Because I've never known baby oil to do this, but listen.
Yeah, and I know that the details are graphic, and I want to be careful. But can you talk a little bit about the baby oil? Because I think people just think baby oil, but you are clear that there may be something else in that, correct?
Yes. So, and in the suit, there is a part where Mr. Combs is threatening her with a knife and makes her take off her clothes. And then he takes what she believes is some type of liquid substance out of a bag, out of a fanny pack to be specific. And he squirts it at her. And she originally thought it was like acid or something. But then she realized that it was some type of lubricant or oil. She actually didn't specify even baby oil. She just said he just started squirting it at her, squirting it all over her body. And then that's when, after she was covered in this oil, that's when the attack began with Mr. Combs and then the friend. And then in between the two of them, she was squirted some more with this oil, and then the bodyguard then attacked her and raped her as well. But she said over the course of this, her body got more and more limp, and she couldn't figure out essentially what was causing it, because it wasn't as if she was forced any drug. She said she had a cup of water that she took a sip of, and she knew immediately it wasn't just water, but she only took a sip. And she felt that whatever the liquid was being squirted on her had something in it, which essentially debilitated her and her faculties.
Now, I was gonna say, do we believe it? But I don't know. Do we believe that you could squirt baby oil and that make you go limp? And I don't know. I mean, these accusers are coming left and right. You don't want to victim shame, victim blame, and all that. But I don't know.
It could be possible.
That baby oil is something inside the baby oil.
He probably put something in the baby oil. He probably tasted it with.
He allegedly did.
I don't
know. I don't know if it's a payday
that
when you get, because they're saying it's over 3,200 accusers. 3,200 people reached out to these attorneys saying, "Hey, Diddy assaulted me too," and they narrowed it down to 120. Now, this lawyer has her own set of 19 clients with their stories, and they say their lawsuits are coming out. So I don't know. Blink twice. I don't know. I don't know, Miss Clark.
Whoa.
So what I was, go ahead.
I'm just thinking about this baby oil and what they put in it. Like, what type of drug could make your body feel numb? I know they have them, but that's crazy.
But you're there, you know what's happening. Do you have is there any accountability for the women that are hanging out, or no?
I
don't want to set you up with that. I just set you up with that. I ain't gonna set you up with that. That's the way I just do to Mike.
I don't like to blame the victim, because these women are victims.
Okay.
Did they know they were freak offs? Yeah. Did they know their bodies were going to be numbed so that they would be willing participants? No, they didn't. So you're just going to a party. That's it. It's not like you're by yourself in a hotel room with Diddy. You're going to an entire party where there are a bunch of people there. So you're not thinking something like this is going to happen, not unless somebody from the past told you, girl, don't go, because this is what happens when they squirt you, with the baby oil.
I'm sorry. Go ahead. Oh, God. And he said he pulled out his fanny pack.
She kept saying,
can baby...
Squirt. She kept saying it over and over and over again.
This is what the lawyer said. We got a new accuser. And I was just wondering if we believed it or not. I know it's up to the public, right? It's a court of public opinion. And now this lawyer right here has her own set of clients outside of the 3,200. That's a lot of people. They do say if it's smoke, there's fire, but some of them people just trying to get a check, which adds on to it. But this lawyer is saying what her client said about this baby oil at a party.
Details are graphic, and I want to be careful.
Tell me about the baby oil.
Can you talk a little bit about the baby oil? Because I think people just think it's baby oil, but you are claiming that there may be something else in that, correct?
Yes. So, and in the suit, there is a part where Mr. Combs is threatening her with a knife and makes her take off her clothes. And then he takes what she believes is some type of liquid substance out of a bag, out of a fanny pack to be specific. And he squirts it at her. And she originally thought it was like acid or something. But then she realized that it was some type of lubricant or oil. She actually didn't specify even baby oil. She just said he just started squirting it at her, squirting it all over her body. And then that's when, after she was covered in this.
Do we think Diddy pulling knives out on people too? Do we? I don't know. Straight.
I don't put anything past Diddy.
I don't know.
Room. I don't put anything past him.
You can't put a hotline up and don't expect 4 million calls.
At that point, you're scared to death because it's like, well, what am I supposed to do? He's got a knife. So now I just got to do everything he tells me to do.
Okay. All right. So we're going to do that. All right. So if this is legitimate, if these 3,200 phone calls are all legitimate, we're looking at this one and she's saying she's at the party. Diddy pulls the knife out and says, hey, take your clothes off. And then he pulls out his fanny pack. I'm assuming a fanny pack, because when I think of baby oil, I think of the bigger sizes. So I'm assuming it must have been a smaller size because that ain't going to fit in the fanny pack. So he pulls his fanny pack out in the midst of having a knife to her, telling her to strip. And then this is what happened.
That's when the attack began with Mr. Combs and then the friend. And then in between the two of them.
So it's two guys, a friend, and they got one knife. Take your clothes off and then get the baby oil. And they pull the baby oil out the fanny pack. I'm just trying to make it this realistic. This is what really could happen. Okay. All right. I'm trying to be in the moment because I'm not going to victim blame. Because if this is true, you will want the support behind the victim. All right. I'm going through the process in my head here. All right. Two guys, one knife.
She was squirted some more with this oil, and then the bodyguard then attacked her and raped her as well. But she said,
all right, so then the bodyguard, Diddy stood there after he sprayed her down. Then the bodyguard, you go first. And then the bodyguard had sex, and then Diddy after her. All right.
And over the course of this, her body got more and more limp, and she couldn't figure out essentially what was causing.
So the baby oil was making her weak. All right. I don't know.
Probably has like a small little jar or little squirt containers you can buy, and he mixes the baby oil with this substance that causes the body to numb. Now, two guys in a room with me, you don't even need a knife. I'm already intimidated by a bodyguard being in the room. Knife doesn't even matter. At that point, I'm scared to death. So I don't even know what to do. And then you make my body limp. What else can I do? So I don't know. She's not accountable. Females are not accountable for being put in that type of situation. You got two men, and probably two big men, and she's probably about 150 pounds, if that, probably 140 pounds. And she's looking at these two guys that are just, forcing her to do things.
I can see that. When you said if you're a female, a woman, and you got two men, one a bodyguard, so ideally they're going to be bigger and more intimidating. That alone, so why you need a knife then? So if that, well, I'm not going to try to go that route. But I'm thinking, so
most weak men do need a weapon.
Morning, Queen Boy.
Needs a weapon, and that's why I think about cops. Sorry, Coco. They're just cowards with guns.
So Michael Shawn had to run in New York. So I just wanted to pop on just to let y'all know, because I know Mike has been really consistent with doing the show. And just popped on, and I sent the link, and Miss Clark popped on. Next minute I know I'm playing Diddy clips with the new accuser. Good morning, Stacey Mitchell. If anybody want to pop on with that link, feel free. Before I head out of here. Stacey, good morning. They just saying good morning to each other. But yeah, I just wanted to play that because I saw it was yet another accuser, and I feel like there's going to be more. There's going to be more. There's going to be more. If it's 3,200 phone calls with that phone line, like Ashley said or whatever, whoever said that for me, that you can't expect the hotline, and not expect a bunch of calls. So I started thinking back when I met Diddy, me and Mike several times, and he hugged and we took pictures. Did he touch the swole of my back? That I think, wait, did he squeeze it? I started thinking, did he did something to me? And I could call. Like, hey, I got pictures multiple times we hung out. Oh, wait, remember that time? But if you think about it, that's what people are doing. Some people allegedly could be doing. Anybody could be saying that one time, and you got a photo in a private setting, not in no meet and greet. Like, hey, what really happened then? But I just want to. I don't want to victim blame and victim shame, victim blame, and all that good stuff. I want to take people for their word. But I just thought it was interesting to hear baby oil can make you weak at the knees, and you got two men with a knife. And but
it's mixed with something. The baby oil is mixed with something.
Yeah, I guess we'll keep an eye on the story. But yeah, wow. So all of y'all are here, so y'all see money grab. That's what I'm thinking, LaShawn. I'm thinking it's a money grab for 3,200 people. Everybody can't be telling the truth. Everybody can't be. They just can't. So I don't know. So
why not? This has been going on for how many years?
32. And they said it's from 2008. So Diddy been popping in the industry since what? Big was 94 when Ready to Die. He started 92 with the Jodeci Mary J. So it's been a lot of years of him in the industry. It's just hard for me to believe. Good morning, TP. That 3,200 people plus are saying that they were assaulted or raped, assaulted, or whatever. Any of those things by Diddy and his team. I don't know. I just didn't truly fully believe it. He got that baby oil from Bill Cosby. Think about when Bill Cosby, all them accusers kept popping out. Didn't a lot of them came to be fake, right? A lot of them came out to not be true, and everybody was believing it was all these accusers, and they all, some of them lied. So I could see how some of these people for Diddy could be untruthful as well. Watch the movie Blink Twice, Jay Black. I didn't watch the movie. I did see the movie called I Gotta Watch the I'm assuming it's something with the baby oil and what can make you weak at the knees and all that. I'm gonna look into that. They were in the lab like a stir fry. They cooking it up and putting it in the baby oil. They was cooking it up. Good morning, Cypher. Cowards with guns. If we went on strike for an hour, you wouldn't be able to drive your car for that hour. It's cool. So I guess with the police, I don't know what he's talking about. Cowards with guns.
I said that.
Oh, all right.
Police officers, they were bullied when they were kids, and then all of a sudden they get a gun and they become the toughest man.
Oh, Cypher just came at your neck. I'm gonna give you the link too if you want to pop on and speak your thoughts. Anybody want to click on that link like Miss Clark did before we get out of here? I think he's saying that you wouldn't be nothing without the cops, though. Like you couldn't live in a world without cops. So to call them cowards is I think that's what he was defending. But yeah, so that's where we at. I just wanted to pop on to keep Mike's continuous streak going. Rick, what up? TP, what up? And yeah, that's it. Today's Wednesday. Miss Clark, that's exactly what I heard. So LaShawn is agreeing. How are you driving and looking at? I don't know if this is safe. I appreciate you popping on the link, but I don't know if this is safe. You reading comments and no, don't read the comments. I read them to you if you need it. But I appreciate.
I'm not driving my normal speed. I am actually doing the speed limit today. That's how I'm doing it.
And you got proof that you speed sometime now by saying today. So what are we doing?
I'm of traffic. I go slow, and if traffic is doing 80, I'm doing 80. If traffic is doing 85, I'm doing 85.
All right, lovely ladies of the legendary Takeover Legends. Like I said, I just popped on to say what up. Michael Shawn ran in New York. He'll be back tomorrow, Thursday. He should be on unless Jonesy keep him, put a knife, put some baby oil and squirt him. But Mike should be back tomorrow. I just wanted to say what up. Good morning and all that good stuff. Exactly, Jay Black. Tell Miss Clark to be safe. Don't be reading comments. Yes, LaShawn.
I am LaShawn. I'm trying not to. I'm on 29 in Jersey going to Trenton, and it's crazy. So I am going to have to get off because I need to focus.
You need to focus, and I need to get out of here as well because I don't like talking to myself. So, hey, it was fun. Thank you for popping on, Miss Clark, and everybody will be back tomorrow. Cool. Have a good day. Everybody be safe. It's Wednesday. Be safe. If you know people in Florida, reach out to them. Let them know, to get out. And if you can throw them some money to help them get out, do it. If they can come stay with you, like Miss Clark said, reach out. But have a blessed day, and we'll be back tomorrow for sure. All right.
It's about to go down. Michael Shawn and the Takeover Legend Morning Show is back. Monday through Friday. Shawn, that's me. Jay Black, Sexy Mo, C-Chum, and celebrity guests that you get nowhere else. That's right, but here on Michael, Shawn, and the Takeover Legends. Go to our YouTube page, Michael, Shawn, and the Takeover Legends, and check the exclusive situation all the way out. Or catch it live. Get your comments on Monday through Friday, 7 a.m. to 9 a.m.